kind of get yourself set for the playoffs and the schedule the rest of the way?
I just think that to get into playoffs, you're going to have to do that, right? I mean, you can't really, pick only certain teams that you're going to beat. When you're a playoff team, if you're going to be a playoff team, you have to win tough games in tough environments at some point. Otherwise, you're probably not getting into the playoffs. So we see this week as a great opportunity to do that, and that's really, you just treat it like it's a one-game focus right now, and all of our energy has to be poured into this game and a really good opponent.
Kirk, do you kind of feel for Adam in the way that the hamstring, it's such kind of a frustrating injury? And,
it is.
He looks like he's back, and then
right.
he was out.
Yeah, it is. And you look around the league, we go against teams every week, and we say, hey, this guy may or may not be out because he has a hamstring. And so you realize that it's kind of a thing around the league at this time of year. It's unfortunate, unlucky. He's been so healthy for so long. So he'll get back when he gets back, and he'll help us when he does.
Kirk, when you have a guy like Dalvin and just everything that he's able to do as a rusher, I mean, does that kind of change your view or your perspective of the running back position and its importance in 2019?
Yeah, and I think that the more I watch these defenses, the more I see defenses that want to prevent big plays. They want to make you earn it play after play after play. And so what ends up happening is your running back becomes a primary target in the pass game because defenses are going to take away a lot of deep shots to make you have to earn it. And so I've seen him so involved in our pass game too, and you start to realize, boy, your running back not only has to be a guy who can run between the tackles and make the special play running the football, but he has to be a big part of your pass game. He has to be comfortable in the pass game because defenses are going to make you throw it to him. And how effective he's been, not only running the football, but helping us in the pass game with screens and checkdowns and different things. It's been a huge benefit as a quarterback. And then great running backs tend to make the first guy miss. You can't block them all, and the ones who are really good make the unblocked guy have to miss, and he does that time and again.
Kirk, what kind of qualities did Josh Dawson give you in Washington?
Well, he's got a great frame, so that's just a comfort level to throw to when you see a 6'4" guy running down the field. It just you can miss, and he'll make you right with his size. Great speed. Sometimes you get guys who are a little bigger and they're not going to run by people, but he showed that he could run by people if they're going to press him. And then really good ball skills when the ball is in the air, of tracking it. Again, don't have to be perfect because he'll adjust. He's another guy who, while having started a lot of games, I think there's still a lot of football there that he hasn't tapped into because he is still a pretty young player. When you compare him to how much Diggsy and Adam have played, he's still a pretty young player in this league, and so the more we can get him out there, keep him healthy, I think the more effective he can be.
Do you remember the throw to him at the end of the Seattle game in 17?
I do, yeah.
Just take me through what.
Yeah, just another example of a go ball, where he was able to get on top of the defender, make an unbelievable catch, and when you go back and look at his highlight film from like his days at TCU, it's very impressive what he can do when the ball's in the air. So it's just a matter of getting him opportunities, but it goes back to defense are going to try to take those away, and when you have so many other people we're trying to distribute the ball to, it can be tough to get a guy into a rhythm. And so when he does get an opportunity here or there, he's going to have to make the absolute most of it, and I know he can do that.
Does it seem like the defenses have taken the deep ball away more since Adam's been out? Or has it been about the same?
There's been a little bit of maybe saying, hey, we're going to make you work someone other than Stephon. But I think some of it is just, let's not let the big play hurt us. Let's make them earn it play by play. And they don't, maybe if we had Stephon on, underneath routes, he'd get a lot of touches too. So I think it's a combination of factors. But we're going to look for explosive plays whenever we can hit them because, the numbers would suggest when you hit them, it changes the day for your offense.